Caforio, how do you feel about implementing gender-neutral bathrooms at our public schools?
You know, this is an issue that I don't think the federal government should be, that's what we talked about earlier in terms of having local control. We need to make absolutely certain that the government doesn't come down and impose too high a burden from above. But there is too much discrimination going on right now. And our schools are not inclusive. And there are far too many people who are being bullied on a very regular basis because other students think they're a little bit different. And that's wrong. And that holds people back. And that's why I'm proud to stand with Equality California and Human Rights Campaign as we push forward to lead to a more just, a freer, a less discriminatory society. And nobody should be concerned about where one person goes to the bathroom in private as they just try to get through their day at school, which is so darn hard for students. And you have these outsiders trying to make it even more difficult, trying to put them in a place they don't feel comfortable. That's wrong, and it damages kids for the rest of their lives.
Congressman.
So, if we're going to talk about these issues, let's get back to where we should be talking about these. When I talked about this on the floor of the Assembly or on the Senate, I said, why are we not allowing the school boards to make those decisions for their school districts? If you have a school district that might have a high percentage of kids, then let them make a policy for this. If you have a school district that doesn't have a kid that has this, then why would you put a blanket policy? Why wouldn't we leave it at the federal level? Now, the second thing is, if we start talking about this, and I don't know if he's for it or against it, but if we're talking about making people uncomfortable, what about the other kids that are now feeling uncomfortable? Because this policy has changed. So if we have 2% of the school that says, I feel really uncomfortable, but now you switch it over and now you make 2% or maybe 6 or 7% uncomfortable on the other side, did we fix the problem? No. You can do that at the local school districts. The local school boards, the teachers, the administrators at the local school districts can set a policy, especially if you have a group or a high percentage of this group. So when Sacramento and Washington, D.C., and I know the president got involved in this, that's just not right. The school district here in Palmdale is different than the school district in Mojave. It's different than the school district in Connecticut. Good gosh, let our school board members do what we elect them to do. If they don't, get them out, get somebody new.